Hi, hello everyone. My name is Jocelyn Vergara. I graduated from Pacific Union College from the ADN program in December of 2018 and with my BSN from the same institution in December of 2019. This is my fourth quarter in the DMP FMP program. So I am doing the BSN to DMP FMP. I am currently working in an outpatient surgery center in the Silicon Valley in San Jose, California. I have been in my job since June of 2019. So I just finished my first year working as an RN and I love it. I work pre-op and recovery, and sometimes when times allow, I go to the OR and get trained as a circulator and for conscious sedation. Something about my personal life. I was born and raised in El Salvador, and I came here to the United States to finish high school. I am married. I've been married to my husband for almost 8 years now, and we have a 5-year-old son who is currently staying at home due to the pandemic. So to answer the two questions for the discussion board for this week, I used the two of the articles that were provided, Foster, and then one other one, and then another one that I research myself. So to answer the first question about the difference between research activity, evidence-based, and quality improvement. So with quality improvement, the goal is to achieve immediate improvements in a specific setting. So the results cannot be generalized or applied to other populations or other care settings. And that is due to the external and internal influences in each setting. So the goal with the QI is to improve patient care and to sustain the improvement. The data used in quality improvements, so the data used and collected is very limited. It's limited to the end of the project to evaluate the efficacy of the project. The characteristics of quality improvements include safety, efficiency, effectiveness, patient center, and equitability. So, research, on the other hand, has the goal to investigate, and it is done systematically. So, it may involve validating and refining existing knowledge or developing new knowledge. The findings, therefore, can be generalized or applied to other populations, and unlike QI projects, the findings could but are not necessarily intended for immediate use in clinical practice. So, in fact, we know that some research may not even make it to the clinical practice. So, characteristics of research include rigor in design, methods, sampling settings, and statistical procedures. And due to the sophisticated methods for limiting bias and errors in hypothesis testing, the results can be generalized. Evidence-based practice is used when implementing a QI project. According to Foster, the difference between the QI and research or research activities lies in the degree or oversight by the institutional review board. So this oversight is based on the risk of violating the rights of the participants. So another difference between the QI projects and research activity is the informed consent. So for QI, there's no need for informed consent, and for research, there has to be informed consent. So research activities must be submitted to the federal government as proposals before the investigation. Now, evidence-based practice, like I said before, is used in quality improvement projects. But evidence-based practice is the process of collecting, processing, and implementing research findings with the goal to improve clinical practice, the work environment, or patient outcomes. So utilizing evidence-based practice help us as nurse practitioners to provide the highest quality and the most cost-efficient patient care possible. Now, going to the second question, and what the role of the doctorally prepared nurse in addressing the research to practice gap, and what type of studies are especially critical to employ to solve this problem. Well, the role of the doctorally prepared nurse is to question current practice. So, as DMPs, we must understand the role we play in closing this gap. So, one of the roles of that we have is to become a role model and a positive change agent. So, the DMP, or as DMPs, we must be equipped in how to access the evidence-based practice and to be able to share those discoveries with the healthcare team, with the goal, of course, to improve components of patient care and the work environment. So the DMP programs are designed to prepare experts in evidence-based practice. So I am really hoping, and I'm sure that by the end of this program, we're going to be experts in evidence-based practice. So according to Vincent et al., which is one of the articles that we were assigned for this topic, DMP prepared nurses can lead the effort of knowledge transfer by recognizing the relationship between scientific discovery and the context of care. And the DMP can help to act as the facilitator during this change. So, as practitioner researchers, we can develop new knowledge related to nursing care and healthcare delivery to improve patient cares. So some of the studies that can help DMPs are single blind or double blind studies, and these can be found in peer-reviewed journals. So that's how I was able to answer these questions with the articles provided, and I really enjoyed the first week. I look forward in working with all of you guys during this quarter and to get to know you with the discussion boards and other projects. So yeah, so this is me, and I am very hopeful for the future, and I'm glad to be in this class. So I hope to get to know you guys more. Thank you so much for watching.